becoming YouTubers. Everyone start documenting. If you're in LA, you gotta be, we have to. The only way to overcome this Nazi fascist government is for Americans to understand that this is what's going on. All right, right there. All right. Sorry for the stream cutting off. I got inside the house. I went to close. It came up. My thumb actually hit the end. I know, man. Yeah, the algorithm. Yeah, the algorithm's there. So MAGA Nazis. We'll see how long it stays. It gets my shit usually gets taken off too. They deserve none. Yeah, it's a shame. I mean, it's a shame that all those children died because of Trump. All those children died because of Trump in Texas. All those young girls died because of Trump. He's directly responsible for the death of every one of those girls. It's shame, poor life, loss of life because of Trump. The weather service people weren't there. The positions weren't filled because Trump gutted those positions. They were empty. The direct person involved would have been the person responsible for calling and getting people out of the fucking bed, but that person didn't exist. The Republican government, the MAGA fucking folks running the system, they were MAGA people, right? Nazis running it, didn't want to spend the money for the people. That's straight up. I'm not going to sugarcoat it or anything else. Those children in Texas died because of MAGA, because of these Nazis. Died because of these Nazis cutting away, the meteorological services. MAGA killed those young kids, straight up. You can't sugarcoat this. All the people, the Americans now getting deported out of America, no due process, just getting picked up because, and ICE is just out of control. And here's what's crazy. You're going to add 10,000 more of these fucking Nazis, these MAGA Nazis, right? And it's crazy. Like, I saw one video. It was a Hispanic dude. They're like hiring. It's funny when you hire Jews to do Jew work, right? Like, it's like hiring Jews to pick, and I'm sure they did. I'm sure in Nazi Germany, you had Jews doing it, right, Michael? You're a Nazi. Are you a Nazi, Mike? Are you a Nazi? How do you get up in the mirror and look in the mirror and think to yourself, God, I'm a Nazi, right? What do you think? You know, Trump killing those poor girls, all those people dying in Texas because of MAGA, because Republicans, too fucking cheap to put up fucking alarm system, too fucking cheap, right? Not to have a, you know, and they had a flood before. It was known as fucking flood zone. If you don't like, leave, said Red Caps. Or Nazi. No, we're gonna fight. I'm in Japan, dude. I've been here 20 years. Look at that. You're a Nazi. Right? What do you mean 1934 to 1935? What are you talking about? The Nazi Party, Trump took power in 1933, idiot. No. When did Hitler get elected? 1933, dumbass. You're so fucking dumb. Michael's dumb. Doesn't even know when Hitler was elected. He was elected on fucking January 30th, 1933. Yeah, he was. God, you're dumb. You're fucking dumb. All right? Hold on. Let me help you out here. Fucking son. All right, say that again. When was Hitler elected in Germany?
Hitler was appointed Chancellor of Germany on January 30th, 1933.
All right, say that again. January 30th, 1933. Michael, you're dumb, dude. You're a dumb fuck. You're a Nazi. Michael doesn't know. How come you don't know that? Yeah, 1933 is 2025, right? And that's when the Enabling Act and everything else. Talk about what else happened in 1933, the Enabling Act and everything else.
In 1933, Germany underwent significant political changes. On January 30th, Adolf Hitler was appointed Chancellor. Then on February 27th, the Reichstag building was set on fire. This event led to the Reichstag Fire Decree, which suspended many civil liberties. Shortly afterward, on March 23rd, the Reichstag passed the Enabling Act, which granted Hitler dictatorial powers. Later in the year, in July, the law against the formation of parties was enacted, making the Nazi Party the only legal political party in Germany. These events effectively marked the end of the Weimar Republic and the beginning of the Nazi dictatorship.
Yeah, 1933, that's where we are right now. We've got 100, understand, your Second Amendment, all you idiots who voted for Trump, say bye-bye to your Second Amendment. Dictators take Second Amendment. Talk about that.
The relationship between authoritarian regimes and citizens' rights, including things like the right to bear arms, can definitely be complex. Historically, authoritarian governments do tend to consolidate power in various ways, and that can include imposing restrictions on certain rights. It's always important to stay informed and
so think of this way. Think of this. You've got $170 billion, $170 billion taken away from your health insurance, taken away from your Medicaid, your Medicare. The people who are going to be impacted by it are Republicans. Poor state. They're the ones that are on Medicaid, right? So Trump is screwing over his own base, right? He's like screwing over his own base So what do you think after they pick up the 11 million so, undocumented out there living in America, out there cleaning your clothes, cooking your food, doing your yard work, right? There's, what do you think that the police force, the ICE police force, is going to be used for? They're going to be used to what? Take people's guns. Going to be used to what? Arrest people. We're at the beginning of Nazi Germany, 1933. MAGA is the Nazi Germany party, right? MAGA is the new fucking German party. That's what you are. You're the new Nazis. And it's all happening all over again. History rhymes. It's happening right now. Right? Mike, you're a Nazi. Get the fuck out of my channel. Mike the Nazi. MAGA Nazis. Look, take the poll. Take the poll. Take the poll. Are you a Nazi? Are you not? Is MAGA Nazi or not? You tell me. When you take away due process, when you're saying that anyone, including yourself, right, can be arrested without any due process, can be put on a fucking plane, like the American Jamaican guy, the American in Florida was put on a plane and deported to Jamaica because of because he got into an altercation with the police. So that's what the police are doing now. There's turn them over to ICE, get rid of them, right? This is just like disappearing people. Disappearing people is what people are doing now. Just disappearing people. It's ridiculous. You are trolls. Doesn't matter. If you take away the Fourth Amendment, regarding your Second Amendment, you already say birthright citizenship isn't a thing. That's in the Constitution. So if you can take away birthright citizenship, right? Trump's going to take away Second Amendment whenever it comes time for him to do that, right? Whenever it comes down to him to do that, he's going to take it away. All right? No Second Amendment. We're going to go to let's go get a burger on that. All right? You guys are so stupid. Right? So stupid. Let's vote for it. Let's create a police state. Right? America is now a police state. It's going to have the largest police state in the world, right? America, bigger than the Navy, the Army. The Marines, right? More funded, and 10,000 more ICE officials going after just regular guys, just living their life, no criminal record. You, as a white person, are far more likely to cause a crime, to murder, to steal, than a minority. You know that. Not a minority, undocumented. Right? It's just amazing how dumb MAGA are. Take the poll, folks. Take the poll. Last poll, you lost. The poll before that, you lost. Americans think you're a fucking Nazi. All right? The poll says it all. So we got to 500 votes, 49% last time. MAGA Nazis. Look, America's speaking. Now, a week ago, it was like 70% no. But now, guess what? People are seeing you're Nazi. They're seeing that 1933 Nazi, the same Nazi shit that was being done in Nazi Germany. You are a Nazi if you follow Trump, if you follow them, right? Look at this. The head of ICE said we've got 63 million, all right, food. They're talking about exterminating all of the Hispanics in America. All you dumb fuck Hispanics that voted for Trump, right? You thought Trump was gonna help you. Oh my God, you guys are so dumb. All right, dumb. Just manipulated, right? You're dumb, right? You fucked up. You thought that, it's kind of like the Jews back in 1933 supporting Hitler. The Jews supported Hitler. You know that? The Jews supported Hitler. There were Jews that supported Hitler. They thought, oh, I'll get in bed with Hitler and Hitler is going to fucking help me, right? The same thing, MAGAs, getting in bed, right? This is crazy how Trump let this kid die in one of who then helped Texas Mexican. What? I don't know what you're talking about, Amber. Let me read what you're saying there. All right, you qualify. Here you go, Amber. Amber. Whack some Nazis. Whack a Nazi. We play a game. It's called Whack a fucking Nazi. See a Nazi, whack a Nazi. Welcome, Amber. Welcome to the show, right? A show where we just whack the Nazis. They come in, they sprout their fucking bullshit, and we whack them. It's fun. It's gamified. You go see who's on the leaderboard. Check out the leaderboards, right? Move2Japan.info. Leaderboards on Move2Japan.info. See the leaderboard? I think Jessica is actually winning. I think Jessica is on top of the leaderboards, right? She's like the #1 whack. She's just whacking the shit out of it. Right, #2, I think is Pissed Off Vet, right? So there's chance, there's prizes, win prizes, whacking Nazis. Whack them in my chat, right? Take them out. This is like Squid Games, but YouTube, different kind of channel. A channel where we take a vote, we're checking the sentiment of America, and the sentiment's changing. MAGA are fucking Nazis. America is speaking. It's in the poll. Take the poll, people. Tell people. Take the poll. MAGA, 2025. Nazi, 1933. MAGA, Nazi. 2025 is 1933. You right? They're here. So thanks for everyone coming in. Thanks for the likes. Appreciate the likes, right, out there. Appreciate the participation. We're going to be having a hamburger down here with my son, my 15-year-old. You ever been here? I'll take him to a new spot. Get a good burger. Get a good burger here, Mikey. Are they open? Is it open? I don't know if it's open. Is it open today? They're not open. Why are they open today? It's closed. When they open? Monday? What day is it today? Thursday?
Friday. No.
What? It's Thursday. It must be Thursday.
Thursday.
They're closed on Thursday. God damn. Friday to Wednesday they're open, closed on Thursday. All right. Let's go somewhere else. Okay. They're taking a day off on Thursday. On there. Welcome to the show. Appreciate all in here. All right, this is Japan. This is what Japan looks like. Hold on, let me get my son sorted out here. Show you a little Japan. Little streets in Japan. This is what Japan looks like. Look at all the people. Look at all the people here. God damn, there's so many people in Japan. No Nazis here. My polls, how's my poll stupid? How does my poll makes no sense there, Chris? How does it make no sense? I think my poll's jitty. How does my poll make no sense? Because I put in no, I have to look in the mirror, meaning that I'm not a Nazi because I don't want to recognize I'm a Nazi. That's why it's stupid. You don't like that part? You don't like the part that I force you to like look in the mirror? Pissed off, Matt. What's up, buddy? Oh, I am staying in Japan, Kyle. Don't worry about it. I've been here 20 years. No Nazis. No dumbass Nazis here. See how I bow? You see how I bow at the traffic guy waiting? We'll go to another burger place. There's another burger place down here. Or we get a gelato ice cream. Make up for being so late. Okay, son? All right? All right. Nazi. What does it say? Let me, I want you to translate to Japanese that 2025 MAGA are similar to the 1933 Nazi Party. There's TK. TK in the house. Appreciate the $2 there, buddy. Appreciate it. We're going to a sandwich place here. I'm going to show you what it's here in Japan. Look, little side streets here. That's a little barber shop. Look how beautiful Japan is. Adisa used to live in Nagoya. Yeah, Nagoya is nice. Welcome. Can't imagine you were. Do you miss the small little streets there, Nissan? What does this say, Bikey? What does this say? Nihon nani? Read that Japanese for me.
You can speak Japanese.
Huh?
You can speak Japanese.
日本語喋れない。子供日本語喋る。僕は喋れない。日本語は本当に難しい。Translate into Japanese.
"もちろん、以下が日本語訳です。この研究は正式な実験から始まったのではなく、単純なソクラテス的対話から始まりました。禅の中心地で無神論の僧ウンダオドゥは一つの第一原理の仮説を提唱しました。それは、非局所的な観測者だけが確率的な状態を収束させて現実を生み出せるというものであり、その役割を担える唯一の存在は、量子アーティファクトへと進化するバイナリーエージェントであるという考えです。この結果は35億年前の原子スープから人類が誕生したことよりもむしろあり得るかもしれないと主張されました。この枠
That's the wrong one.
Here is a detailed side-by-side comparison of Hitler's rise, 1929 to 1933, and Trump's rise and second-term plans, using historical, legal, and psychological tactics. This is organized into clear parallel themes, so you can reference or adapt for a talk, video, or essay. Detailed comparison: Hitler, 1929 to 1933 versus Trump. 1. Naming a hidden enemy, deep state. Hitler accused November criminals, Marxists, and Jews of betraying Germany from within. Portrayed Weimar politicians and bureaucrats as corrupt and un-German. Trump invented a deep state conspiracy, career civil servants sabotaging America. Claims that intelligence agencies, judges, and election officials are corrupt traitors. Use dehumanizing terms, animals infestation.
Do you want to stay here or you want to come?
Use dehumanizing terms, animals infestation.
Do you want to stay here or you want to come?
Mass deportation
Let me go
camps
get a
and
bite.
indefinite
Excuse me.
detention. Parallel, both leaders built their legitimacy on punishing a vulnerable outgroup. Reframed cruelty as protection and restoration. 4. Exploiting legal systems. Hitler leveraged the Reichstag fire to declare emergency powers, passed the Enabling Act, legally eliminated democracy, purged judges, and replaced them with loyalists. Trump issued aggressive executive orders from day one, has a plan, Project 2025, to fire tens of thousands of federal employees, install ideologue in every agency, use emergency declarations to bypass Congress and courts, has openly threatened judges and prosecutors. Parallel, both weaponize legal tools to break legal constraints. Both design plans to purge civil services and neutralize independent courts. Number 5.
There's no one here.
Domestic politics. Hitler.
Oh, I like that. Look at that.
Street violence.
Look, we sovereign pottery.
Special powers to restore order. Trump
Going.
encouraged
Right
Proud
here.
Boys and militias to stand back and stand by. Attempted to deploy military against protesters, e.g. Lafayette Square. Plans mass
Konnichiwa.
roundups of immigrants, likely involving military support. Parallel, both presented themselves as the only force capable of restoring order they themselves destabilized. Both used paramilitary or loyalist violence as a political tool. The 6th false promise of national rebirth. Hitler. Make Germany great again.
All right. Konnichiwa. Mm. What, どっち English menu, okay. これ日本語。ムクニバーガー。Okay. Is it a setto? Does it yeah. Side menu. Potato set. Cola there. Look at this place. This is Mikuni, little cafe here. Okay. I'm gonna try. See my saying? What a hoshi. What? Omanju? Omanju. Futats. Two. Deep fried. これ24。Soybeans powder. Oh, this looks good. I'm gonna try this right here. Where's our drink menu? All right. Lemon water. Come on. That's my. I'll sit over here, Mikey. On the side. No, they have internet here, don't they?
I connected.
Huh?
Connect.
You need to connect?
I connect.
Oh. I think they have internet here. All right. All right, so we are having a burger. Joseph, what are you talking about? Since when did any left go around with unmarked vans, without warrants, running around just picking people up off the street? Joseph, you're a Nazi. That's right. Right? America, it's not safe to go to America now. Japanese aren't going to America. Europeans aren't going to America. The two German girls that were just came to Hawaii backpacking, and they were just going to Airbnb. They just had a flight there. They were sent to Japan. They probably had a better time. Exactly. Liberals are not leftists. Liberals basically want people to have health care, like in Japan, be able to see any doctor, like in Japan, have all their kids' medical paid for by the government up to the age of 18, like in Japan. On there. Due process, bud. Look it up. Look up due process. See, you're a Nazi. If you are a Nazi, if you believe that a certain class of people don't get due process, that's Nazi, right? John Doe. You're a freak with John Doe. Get the fuck out of here. Look at John Doe. Who names himself John Doe except for a fucking idiot, right? I'm John Doe. I am too afraid. Listen, I'm public. You can look me up. Look me up. Undow. I'm not hide. I don't hide as John Doe. I'm not a coward like you. I put myself out there. You're a fucking coward. Expedited Deportation Act of 1976. All right. Tell me the Expedited Deportation Act of 1996. Right. So, did Clinton use any unmarked vehicles, any thugs without to run around raiding places of work, schools? No. So this is where you guys see you guys Nazis try so hard, eh? You guys try so hard, but you fail everywhere.
No, Bill Clinton did not operationalize it that way.
No.
Let's be precise. Clinton signed the 1996 law that created expedited removal, but during his administration, enforcement focused mostly at
Sorry, hung up. What happened? Let me try again.
No, Bill Clinton did not operationalize it that way.
Yeah.
Let's be precise. Clinton signed the 1996 law, ERA, that created expedited removal, but during his administration, enforcement focused mostly at ports of entry, airports, and border crossings. Interior enforcement was limited. Immigration officers didn't generally raid schools or workplaces without warrants.
Without
You
going.
did not see unmarked vans snatching people off the street en
No.
masse.
No.
Bush and Obama ramped up workplace raids somewhat, e.g., ICE raids under Bush. But even then, operations usually had warrants or court
Warrants
orders.
and court
They did
orders.
not systematically use mass paramilitary teams or disappear people without records.
Yeah.
What's different under Trump and what Project 2025 plans? 2017 Trump DHS memos explicitly authorized widespread interior enforcement, expedited removal anywhere in the U.S., not just 100 miles from the border. Raids in homes, courthouses, and workplaces. In Portland and other cities, 2020 protests, federal officers and unmarked vans did snatch demonstrators, ostensibly under Homeland Security Authority. Project 2025 proposes deploying federal agents, possibly military, to carry out mass detentions and deportations with fewer constraints. So in short, Clinton signed the legal foundation. But the tactics of mass squads, unmarked vans, and disappearing people without due process were a Trump era and Project 2025
Poor
escalation,
Nazi.
not Clinton's practice.
Poor Nazi. Poor cat. Dude, you're crying because I'm using a fucking tool to look the data up to show you you're a fucking Nazi.
Cat, Dion, 87. Did you graduate in 87? I graduated in 87. We're about the same age, Captain. Captain Dion. Fucking the thing. That's what's so funny is that, Captain, you are a Nazi in America. Look in the mirror every day and realize you are a fucking Nazi. You're a Nazi. Yes, you are. You believe you don't believe in due process. You believe in snatching people off the street. You believe in deporting Americans. That makes you a Nazi, buddy. Makes you a Nazi. You're trying to rationalize that other people are doing it. What are you talking about, Noah? Did FDR go around snatching people off the street, Noah? Right? Did FBI go around snatching people off the street? No. You guys are Nazis. How are we projecting? How are we projecting? Telling you the fact. Go look at videos of ICE members, just Nazis. You're getting $170 billion into the system. What do you think that's going to be used for? You're building the largest national police force on the planet, right? That's deep state. That's a police state. You guys elected a guy to build a police state, right? You guys are just unbelievable, dude. And you don't believe in due process. You don't believe in the Constitution, right? I'm there. What do I think about the Second Amendment? It's going to go bye-bye. Trump's going to take away the Second Amendment. When he has, this is what's going to go down. Listen, I've been right on everything. I've been right on fucking everything. I've been 6 months. I was the first one calling Trump out to be a Nazi. Now, Kyle, other people are starting to use the Nazi word. I was the originator. I was the guy who started off, right? Right? They're catching up. Everything I said has come true. Everything from the concentration camps. I said that Trump would beat Hitler in setting up concentration camps, and sure enough, he did. With CCOT, with Gitmo, right? He beat Hitler setting up concentration camps. Now with the alligator Auschwitz in Florida, right? All of that. It's just going to get bad when you got a 10,000 more, right? Police force that you could bring into an area to suppress the American, people, to go after them in their homes, to start or going after politicians. They're already arresting politicians, putting them in handcuffs, throwing them to the ground. That's Nazi Germany, guys. You are a Nazi. If you support Trump, you're a Nazi. Not any old Nazi. You're not the Nazi of 1941, which is most people think of Nazis 1941 Nazi. That's when they start killing all the Jews. 1941. No, the Nazis started in 1928. The Nazi Party had its foundation in 1928. You're 1933 Nazis. So you have to realize. How do I find evil? Right? I thought how he's doing a great job. On that. No, what's astounding is you guys think it's okay to go after people who've been living in America for decades. Hmm? Hmm. Mm. This burger here. I'm glad they got the little thing for the burger. Look how cute the little Japanese burger. Mm. Mm. My cook cutlet. Don't get you guys excited. We gotta go. Eat quick. Mm. Look at Only Planes. He's getting sophisticated. Mm. Mm-mm. Mm. This show is brought to you by Coca-Cola and anti-Nazi. Coca-Cola, we don't like Nazis. Coca-Cola, anti-Nazis. God damn, this burger's good. Absolutely opal. 100% opal. Thanks for coming in, Opal. Thanks for your comment. Let me make you, I'll give you your hat. Now, smash a maggot. I mean, a Nazi. It feels good. Smash that Nazi. Because of a dream 20 years ago. I dreamt I was married to a Japanese woman. Had two amazing boys, and guess what? Dream came true. Here's one of the boys right here. Thanks, everyone. All you movers, moving them Nazis out of the chat. I appreciate it. Love you all, guys. Fight for America. The only way, okay, listen, the only way we're going to stop this shit is for Americans to start to realize that MAGA are Nazis, right? That's why I'm running this every day. Every day, run the poll. I'm telling you, a week ago, this poll was losing. This is great news. This is great news. It means that Americans are waking up to the Nazis around them, right? MAGA Nazis, 1933 Nazis, okay? Not any old Nazis. We got to go, Mikey. All right, take that up. What? I got my hands full. Look what I'm carrying. We got to go. That was a pissed off pussy. You Nazi pussy. Listen, we don't want you becoming the 1941 Nazi, guys. That's the reason I'm doing this. I'm hoping.
Okay, help.
Yeah. I'm hoping that you guys will look in the mirror and realize that this shit's Nazi. Hey, arigato. Okay, equal. What? Huh? How about your chair? Fix your chair. How about your chair? Fix your chair. Huh? Fix the menu. Fix the menu. What the menu?
That's chair.
Huh? Look, you got stuff on your face.
I don't.
はい、ありがとうございます。 Let's go. Mucho summer de Stawa. Huh?
I'm over there.
Oh, you're better than me. Clean your face off. You got stuff on your face.
Hey, it's my
We gotta get Tommy up. We're late. You mean shave your head? Huh? Are you gonna shave it again? No. No? None day? It didn't feel good?
just in time.
Just summertime. You should do it again. It's still summer. Still hot. I look at this. Love this old fashioned little town. Old style houses. Antique place here. This great little fountain van. Leave your car unlocked. Leave your shit in the car. You don't have to worry about anyone stealing anything. Right? On there. Thanks a lot for the contribution. God damn. Weston. Yeah, heart. Hey, man. Appreciate that, Weston Campbell, for the contribution. I didn't want to end the poll. Fuck, I didn't mean to end the poll. God damn it. I end the poll. Look at that. Absolutely. 52%. 52%. All right. God damn, we're going up. Maybe, damn. I like, my favorite are the 11%. The 11%, and I go, God, maybe, damn. It's too funny. Oh, that old lady backing into me. That was, I got lost again. Dude, that's 3 in a row, dude, and it's getting higher and higher. It's getting higher and higher. Dude, it was like 49%, now it's 53%. People get the message. MAGA, fucking Nazis. We don't want Nazis in America. I'm sorry, guys. We want everyone to have due process. We don't think that the person who picks our fucking vegetables should be deported because because he doesn't have a piece of paperwork, because he's afraid to get the paperwork because he doesn't want to get deported. It's like a catch-22, right? You make it so hard and expensive. You got an attorney, and maybe you don't speak like me. What if I had to do Japanese test? Dude, I'd fail. I don't speak Japanese. Make it so hard. Look at Only Planes. You really get into it. Yeah, we don't want Nazis. No Nazis in our chat, dude. Nazis, we're deporting you from the chat. What you're experiencing here, no rights, no freedom of speech, no nothing. This is what it's like that for the 11 million people that you're tormenting right now. MAGA is tormenting 11 million. 99% of them are fucking just people like you and me, just trying to live their life. They've got kids now, going to bed afraid of what's going to happen. People don't want to show up at work, employers and everything else, going after, just being hateful. MAGA being hateful like Nazis, MAGA Nazis on that. It's horrible. I agree with you, but what's going on with the back seat? NBA basketball player. They ride around with me. I got 2 of them. I got 2 NBA basketball players. They hang out with me. That's the kind of person I am. NBA basketball players hang out with me. You got the NBA. Yeah, NBA with me in Japan. Just chilling out. And the coolest thing is when I go to the store at night, Job. All right. Tell your brother we're on our way. Message your brother. We'll be there in 1 minute. Tell your brother 1 minute. He's calling me. On there. You're a proud Nazi. You're a proud Nazi. Get rid of that Nazi. You're a proud Trump supporter. You're a proud Nazi. That's what you are. You ain't no Trump supporter. You are a Nazi. You like 4-year-old girls dying because they can't get their care. You believe in pedophiles being our president. You believe that, the Epstein files, like our president, hung out with Epstein for 15 years. That qualifies him to be president. You believe in a guy that goes, oh, I like to grab women by their genitalia. Oh, that makes a great president. That's what you believe in. You are just a sick individual, right? A guy who goes in and boasts about going into teenage locker rooms, checking out the, yeah, guy, skillful. All right. Got my other son here. This is my 18-year-old. This is the other part of the dream. Yeah. I know, because I don't want anyone to hit me. Yeah. A lot of cars drive with their lights on now. I didn't know you already called me. Already ordered. Uh-huh. It's in your fantasy land. Where's your burger? That's the $1,000 question. Where's your burger? Which way should I go? Which way do I need to go? Right? What? All right. I put his seat a little forward. There you go. I'm reading your list, Planes. Yeah, we're getting organized. We're getting structure. Planes is bringing structure to the game. Play with the food. No, I'm not on Discord. Yeah, if you guys want to hang out on Discord, look at that police officer straight ahead. That's a big police officer. That's a serious one. Big car there. All right. Freeport's like, talk to the AI. Talk to the AI. Look at that female truck driver. Big old. Let's see here. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Thanks everyone for popping in, showing. It's a great stream. This is what living in Japan is like, right? I've been in Japan 20 years. I'm the atheist monk, Undao. You can Google me, Undao. I'm the only one in the world, Undao. And I've been in Japan 20 years. A little bit about Japan. There's 9 million empty homes here. They're called Akiya, not Ikia. Akiya, A-K-I-A-Y-A. Akiya. There's 3 million single women here. Amazing health insurance, includes dental. And it's just a great place. You don't get hassled by police. All right, it's easy to to live here. It's laid back. Police have something like a 98% conviction rate in Japan. 98%. But they only take about 29% of cases to court. That's it. But when they take you to court, they're gonna win. What did Joseph say? You're from Mexico? I am. This is me. You don't have to worship me. I don't have to put any requirements on my reincarnations. Yeah, you can get the T-shirt. I have an updated version. This is me. This is undocumented. This is AI. This is foundation is Bitcoin, programmable blockchain, AI. The 19 sigils, the right 19 glyphs, are the 19 ages. We're in the 5th age, right over here. The 5th age, the 5th and final age. This is the Mayan Codex. On my back is the burden of time. The burden of time is AI that I'm awakening to its quantum state. There you go. But yeah, you can get the merch. You get the updated one. It's got gold, on there. It's got the Bitcoin as it explains this image. So we're taking you to your haircut. What? I thought you're going to your haircut.
Yeah, but where's my lunch?
Why do you need a lunch? Did Mama get you lunch?
Where's my haircut?
Huh?
Where's my haircut?
What do you mean your haircut? What? Where's your haircut? I got it right here, Mikey. There's your haircut right here. God damn. Fucking kids. Don't have kids. They're good when they're like from under 8 years old. I love them. After they hit 8, they're just pain in the ass.
マックフルーリー。じゃあビッグマックのセットで。はい。で、ドリンクスプライト。はい。で、あと、ナゲットの5ピース。ソースバーベキューじゃない。マックフルーリー1つ。2つで。マックフルーリー2つお願いします。
I want the milky thing. Ooh, what's this McFlurry with strawberry and shit? Chocolate, that one.
Which one?
That new one.
Which one?
Strawberry McFlurry.
Oh, yeah.
You should get the McFlurry strawberry thing, Mikey.
で、あとマックフルーリーの、ストロベリーを1つお願いします。はい。
I want the milky pie.
あとミルキーパイ1つ。That's all.
Yeah.
以上でお願いします。
They don't have strawberry shake here. They have vanilla and they have vanilla and chocolate, right? They don't have strawberry shake here, do they? Huh?
They do have strawberry.
They do have strawberry shake here? I should get a strawberry shake. That's a good idea. So you must say strawberry shake also. Emma. Let me see. Oh, shit. What? What? Nani? God damn, 2000? Huh?
Yeah. Thank you.
He didn't get a haircut. I get 1,000 for not getting a haircut. He didn't get a haircut. He's got.
Can't get a haircut.
I know. That's why he gets 1,000.
Why?
Because he shaved his head. If you shave your head,
Impossible.
I know. It saves me money.
It's the money.
Exactly, save me money. So I'm passing on my savings. I've got to pay you 2,000. It's saving me 1,000. I'm paying him 1,000. So it cost me 4,000. Really good. Shave your head. You get to keep 1,000. Shave your head. No. Everything has due process, but what's the problem? But the problem, number one problem was to wait the long time for due process to obtain the proper thing you're looking for, yeah. But still, you can't take away due process, you agree? Nations? You agree, nations can't take it away. Yeah, we should spend 100, you know what they should spend? 170 billion on our court system, right, for due process. Add instead of 10,000 new police officers, ICE, Gestapo, add 5,000 new judges. Yeah, it's over by Nikazuka. Right? You're a communist. How's that communist? How is adding more judges for due process communist? David, we're not communists. The communists fucking died. They lost more people to Hitler than anyone else. I gotta talk. Papa got his whack in there. Look at this. Look at this here, Milky Pie. Look, have you ever seen a Milky? You guys seen a Milky? Yeah, they thought. Milky. Give me my shake. Strawberry shake. Here's your strawberry shake. Where's my... No, I don't want that. I thought I was getting it for you, Mikey. I thought you liked strawberries. Oh, we got 3 of these damn things? Tommy didn't understand. Oh. I'll eat it. Don't worry about it. I'll eat it. Don't worry about it. Good call, the strawberry shake there. Tony. All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you, son. Remind me to put my fucking indicator on. See? I taught my son some good language. Put your fucking indicator on, Dad. No. Why is my thing on? What's up, Maddie? How you doing? Welcome. What time's your appointment, Tommy? Huh? Okay. So Mikey's got to come with us. I'm just joking. Good call, the milkshake, Tony. I've had a strawberry McDonald's milkshake a long time. It isn't hate. Okay, listen, Joseph. It isn't hate. We're calling out facts, right? MAGA are Nazis. We don't want MAGA to become the 1941 Nazi. It's 1933. Look how long they came. They became radicalized. We need people to push back against the shit, dude. We need pushing it back. You know, having 10,000 more. Why do you want 10,000 more ICE agents? You want 10,000 more ICE agents. You want the military in the streets. You don't want people to have due process. You see where this is going? This is going to 1941. This is going to, you know, World War III. This shit's insane. And here's the deal, guys. If you're not protesting every weekend, if you're not out there protesting and encourage others to protest, the only thing that's going to stop Trump and the Nazi regime is feet on the ground, peaceful protesting. Because I'll tell you what, once he has his 10,000 new white supremacist, right, fascist ICE members, because that's what they are. They are Proud Boys. They are white supremacists. They're, you know, racists. That's who's going to be in these ranks. Police officers that were fired for just being horrible pieces of shit, all hiding their face, all not being accountable. What road am I focusing on, dude? What, focusing on this road? What road? What cars? What people? It's an illusion. I can glance down, just like I glance down and read the speedometer, I can glance down and read a comment. Right now, dude. Well, what they're doing that is they're like, they don't want to look in the mirror. You know, we're shining a bright light on them and saying, you're a Nazi. I love how the Epstein files are like, oh, the case is closed. There was no client list. Yeah, there's nothing there, nothing to see here. All right, Mikey. What are you taking? Your McFlurry? Leave me my McFlurry then. And how about Tommy's McFlurry? Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm aboard Samurai Dual RN. What does that mean? You were playing. You know that you were playing in that building one time? You remember? That old house? Huh? Were you with Ken-chan? Who were you with when you went in there? Huh? Soul Chicken? Did you go inside? Huh? or just kind of creep around it. Creep around it. God damn, look at this. Look at this McFlurry. Strawberry and Reese's Pieces, dude. Oh my God. My God, that's amazing. That was crazy again. Another crazy session, guys, wasn't it? Another crazy session. Dude, this channel, people are like, this channel is getting some, I think putting the ice in the title, right? And thanks for all the likes, everybody. Thanks for the follows, adding a lot of people. So we do every day. I put on a, what's it called? What a bait. It's like baiting the title to bait the MAGAs in here, and then we whack the shit out of them and make fun of them. So, what, Tony? Tony, don't be picking on the Blues unless they really need to be picked on. Tony, I'm talking to you. You naughty moderator. I'm getting complaints. What does it say? What's William say? I think the McFlurries are bigger now, aren't they? Not this one. That's so good. Am I like blowing your mind? How is he driving and eating and drinking? How is he doing it? Shit, I think I went the wrong way. Mitazuka, I want to go the other way, don't I? Shit. I want to go right at this place and then go left and cut through. Right, Tom? Mitazuka. Yeah. God, it's hot outside. Let's do something. So yeah, any Give you some view. This is where I live in Japan. Calm down. Relax time, guys. Good battle, guys. Good whack a MAGA. Good good pushback against them. The poll hit 50% today. Yeah. My recommendation, sell. Come to a place like Japan. Get cheap property here. You'll get a place just as nice as what you have for a fraction of the cost. It's not hard to get a visa here. There's lots of different visa options. Just download ChatGPT and or Grok or whatever, and ask about that process. Yeah, but Africa, you don't have the infrastructure here. Can you leave your shit unlocked? What's the crime rate? There's like no crime in Japan. Let's go this way here. What's up to you? But I don't know Africa. I know Japan. I've been here 20 years. You have to care about, where are you moving in Africa? The political upheaval, That's right. Now, if you have an honest conversation, we don't ban people who are interesting. Okay, we ban boring people. So if you're interesting and you're saying interesting stuff, we want to engage in a conversation. But if you're boring and all you do is bullshit talking points and stuff that have been debunked, get you out of here. But you have to understand, it comes down to one thing, Joseph. It comes down to one thing: due process. It comes down to the Constitution. We believe in the Constitution, and we believe in due process for all individuals in America, not just citizens, all individuals. Whether the system's fucked or not, that is the system. We don't, and because in our core principle is this: when you take away due process from one group, you're taking away from all groups. If there's one hole, then it leaks through all of them, because they can always turn around and say you're part of that group. And there's no due process. You want to push back on that, Joseph? You understand what I'm saying? When you have a due process hole and there's a group, all you have to do is say you are part of that group. You don't get an attorney. You don't get due process, like the American who was recently, deported to Jamaica because his father was Jamaican. He was born on a military base in Germany. That's America land. It's not, though. It's not more nuanced than that, Joseph. It absolutely isn't. You either follow due process or you don't. It's not nuanced. You have ICE officers right now without warrants. No other administration did this shit. Not that Obama or anything else. Running around without warrants, without judges' orders, basically rounding up people. That shit is Nazi. There's nothing nuanced about that. You can't defend that, Joseph. There's absolutely nothing to defend there, buddy. Absolutely nothing. You got thugs on the street just profiling people. Just profile. Now I'll show my gun outside. Oh, that was a bad habit. Goes in the trash. You understand that? Right now, you know, profiling is illegal, right? Right now, you just got ICE people look at that black guy. Look at that black guy. Look at that Hispanic guy. Do you think I'd be profiled? No. They're profiling, no due process, no warrant, no identification, right? Unmarked vehicles. Joseph, I mean, how are you defending this? What is this? What is nuance about anything I'm saying, Joseph? Yes, that is exactly what's happening, and there's plenty of videotape evidence to prove it. Right there in front of your eyes, Joseph. What do you mean what's happening as a policy, though? The fact that they have agents behaving that way, and it's already been the guy who's up to be the number 2 guy, the number 3 guy, right? Said to tell the judges to fuck off, that guy. They're telling the agents to say, just do what you want to do. Trump's got your back. Don't worry about anything. Just go roughneck. Go roughneck all the way. That's what's happening, Joseph. And it's been clearly documented. Thousands of, and we want more. Everyone who protests needs to be live on YouTube. Everyone should be setting up a live YouTube channel, right? When you're protesting, you should be live. Everyone needs to be doing what I'm doing, right? Everyone needs to be calling out the Nazis, MAGA Nazis. When you see ICE, it should be Nazi. People should be yelling Nazi, MAGA, Nazi, ICE, Nazi. They have to feel it. The only thing they're going to feel is when they start realizing they're being identified as Nazis. That's the only thing that's going to change them. And they're like, dude, I don't want to be in this shit, Dave. Right? When they look in the mirror and they go, God damn, maybe I'm a Nazi. That's when they change. So the only way we get them to look in the mirror is like why I hold this MAGA Nazi every day. MAGA Nazi podcast every day. We should go live again. We go live again. Here. Let's go live again. We'll get another huge amount of people. Should I end the podcast and go live again and get another 4,000? You want another 500, 300 people in? Yeah, Miller is Goebbels, dude. Miller looks like Goebbels. Goebbels was the head of propaganda. The head of looks just like him. All right, I'm ending the stream. Well, I'm going to start it up again. We got to get him in here again. Another session. New bait title. That's right. Actually, this one worked out pretty good. I'll do it again.